The most important election of our lifetime takes place this November. Many of us feel democracy itself is on the ballot. Therefore, drawing from the triumph of voting rights advocates of the past, on Saturday, October 5th, we stood as Silent Sentinels to urge people to vote. As 2024 Silent Sentinels, we took to the streets in various places across the country. Voting is a hard-won right, and democracy can only thrive by voters' participation. Every vote matters. We stand on the shoulders of many who fought for us to have the right to vote. Great Americans like Susan B. Anthony, Elizabeth Cady Stanton, Alice Paul, Ida B. Wells, Carrie Chapman Catt, Fannie Lou Hamer, John Lewis, and Dolores Huerta. On October 5th, we stood in honor of the Silent Sentinels who held signs demanding women's right to vote as they stood around the White House. They stood silently and valiantly. This October, we stood silently and held signs urging people to vote, to exercise their right to vote. Given the gravity of this November election for women's rights and for democracy itself, it is our responsibilities as members of this democracy to vote. The hard-fought right to vote is something to treasure and protect. It's not something to take lightly. Your vote matters and your vote counts. Consider this. In 1920, Harry Burns, a Republican in the Tennessee House, cast the deciding vote for the state to ratify the 19th Amendment. This crucial vote made Tennessee the 36th and final state to ratify the amendment, meaning that it was immediately added to the U.S. Constitution. In 2008, Minnesota's voters cast 2.9 million votes for senator in a race decided by as few as 200 votes. There are many other examples of the value of one vote, from school board elections, city councils, congressional races, and many other contests. We urge you to exercise your right to vote. You can vote in person, at voting centers, or vote by mail. Just vote. Voting is the bedrock of our democracy.